Hold on. There we go. Good.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Alright, I got to do a speech, and it's on colon cancer and some things that we need to know about colon cancer. Colon cancer is cancer that forms in the colon. It's the longest part of your large intestine, and it's cancer cells that grow on cells that produce mucus and other fluids. According to the American Cancer Society, colon cancer is the third leading cause of death in the United States whenever you consider men and women separately. Whenever you put them together, it's the second leading cause of death. And they estimated in the year 2009 that it would cause approximately 50,000 deaths in the United States. Cancer is cancer that begins in cells that grow on the tissues, and tissues are what make up your organs. So it's more or less a tumor that grows on your organs. There's two types of tumors, a benign tumor and a malignant tumor. Benign tumors are non-cancerous, and they're harmless pretty much. They can be removed easily, they don't come back, and they don't do any damage to any other cells. Malignant tumors are cancerous. They can be life-threatening. They can come back, and they do damage and travel to other organs and other tissues. There are different types of things you can have done. You can see your doctor to see about what kind of screening tests you can have done. And people that should be getting screened are people that are in their 50 or older, and people that have a higher than average risk of getting cancer. People with high risk are the people that have a history of cancer. That say you had cancer before, you can get it again. It can come back. Anybody that has any history of inflammation of the colon, such as Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis. Cigarette smokers are at high risk for just about every kind of cancer. Women that's had uterine cancer, ovarian cancer, or breast cancer are also at risk. There are different types of screening you can have done. There's a fecal occult blood test. That's where they detect blood in your stool, and if there's blood detected, there's other tests that need to be done to see if you have cancer. There's a sigmoidoscopy. That's where the doctor sticks a camera into your rectum and checks the lower part of your colon. And then there's a colonoscopy, and that's where it's basically the same thing, but they check your whole colon. It more or less covers your whole colon, your large intestine. There's a double contrast barium enema. You drink some nasty chalky fluid, and it outlines more or less highlights your whole colon, and they blow air up in there and blow up your colon, and they take x-rays to see if they can find any tumors or polyps. There's a digital rectal exam, and I don't know, there's not too much to say about that. That's a digit. The doctor does that right in the office. They have a new test that's under study. It's not done yet. It's not ready. It's called a virtual colonoscopy. Now it's more or less it's an X-ray where they can just go in, do an X-ray, and it just virtually goes through your colon, and it's I can't wait till that comes out, more or less. There are 5 stages of cancer. Stage 0 is a pre-cancer, and it's where it's just formed. They can more or less go in there and just scrape that out and be done. You don't need any other further treatment. Stage 1 is where the cancer it's a start of a tumor, and it's just on the outside wall of your colon. Stage 2 is where the tumor is grown on the outside wall and starting to go through the wall. Stage 3 is where it's grown through the wall and into your lymphatic system. Your lymph nodes can carry it to other organs. Stage 4 is where it's grown through the wall into your lymph nodes and went to other organs. It's usually the liver or the lungs. Whenever you go to get treatment for these things, it's always important to get a more than one opinion. You can either have surgery or surgery and chemotherapy. It all depends on how severe the cancer is. Surgeries are the colonoscopy, where they can go in there and scrape your colon and just scrape out anything that's not real severe. You can have a laparoscopic surgery if it's a small, light case of colon cancer. They can make 4 incisions and just go in with a little camera and cut it out and be done. And then there's open surgery for the more serious cases, and that's where they open you up and they cut out the bad section along with some good stuff and make sure they get it all, and you usually have to do chemotherapy afterwards. Chemotherapy it uses anti-cancer drugs. It kills all fast-growing cells, so it doesn't kill just the cancer cells, it kills any fast-growing cells, like your hair. You can go bald, lose hair, it grows back, but it could grow back a different color and a different texture. You can be nauseated, which causes loss of appetite, so you can lose a lot of weight. Kills red blood cells, which would cause you to be anemic and tired, more or less just wears you out. Afterwards, after you're done with all your treatment, it's always important to make sure you follow up and go see a doctor and get tests done and make sure that it doesn't come back, because it can't come back. Types of follow-up treatment are physical exams, CEA level, it's where they take blood and they do a test on your blood to see if it's a tumor marker. If it's elevated, there's a good chance there's a tumor. You can do a colonoscopy. There's the fecal blood test. There's several different tests. Your doctor will tell you which one's best for you. And anytime you deal with anything like this, then it's always good to talk to the people around you for support. Your family members, your medical team can help you with any information that you would need to know about your situation. If you go to church, it's always good to talk to the clergy. Prayer always helps. And social workers can help you with any kind of financial aid or anything like that you may need. That's pretty much it.
Good. You're good.